Police in Hong Kong have launched a concerted attempt to disperse pro-democracy protesters, prompting some of the most violent scenes since the demonstrations began more than 2 weeks ago. The operation by officers using riot shields, batons and pepper spray, prompted widespread outrage after 6 plainclothes officers were filmed beating a handcuffed protester. The police said they arrested 45 people and that 4 officers were injured in the violence. It was the most violent crackdown since the first weekend of the protests, when police tactics, including the use of tear gas, backfired by prompting more protesters to come out onto the streets. This time the authorities were quick to attempt to diffuse anger over the tactics by suspending the policemen who were filmed beating a protester, identified by local legislators and activists as Ken Tsang, a member of a local pro-democracy political party. The intervention, which included driving protesters from an underpass and removing protest barriers with sledgehammers and chainsaws, is being seen as the start of an operation to clear the protesters, and coincided with the harshest condemnation yet of the protests by Beijing. The Communist Party's mouthpiece The People Daily said the protests were doomed to fail and accused those involved of exacerbating disorder through illegal acts. The police operation came hours after a large group of demonstrators blocked an underpass in the Admiralty area near government buildings that have been the focus of the protests. Demonstrators appeared to storm the short tunnel in reaction to police attempts over the past 2 days to chip away at barricades on the edges of the sprawling protest zone. Hong Kong police officers moved in on pro-democracy protesters who blockaded a road near the city government's headquarters. Hong Kong's Secretary for Security, Lai Teng-kwok, defended the crackdown. In a statement he said, "A large number of protesters gathering at Long Wo Road were found dashing to the carriageway, charging the police cordon and throwing objects. The protesters also snatched police barriers and set up roadblocks with plastic boards and drainage covers. As a result, police officers took swift actions to disperse those assembling unlawfully." He also acknowledged concern over video of the police beating an arrested protester, adding that officers involved will be temporarily removed from their current duties. Joshua Wong, a 17-year-old student leader who has become the face of the protest movement, said the video of the policemen trust between police and activists had hit an all-time low. "The proper action police should take is to bring the protester to the police car, not to take him away and then punch and kick him for 4 minutes," he told reporters. Amnesty International also condemned the vicious attack. "It is stomach-churning to think there are Hong Kong police officers that feel they are above the law," Mabel O, director of Amnesty Hong